Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is drtajen, and if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. So glad that you have rejoined me, and for those of you that are new, joined me again today. I cannot let this energy that I've been feeling, I cannot let it rest. There is an unrest in the collective for divine feminines. And I'm just going to tell you, if you clicked on this video and you are a twin flame, your divine counterpart is toxic. It could be a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It does not necessarily have to just be the masculine. There is a lot of toxicity that is going on in the collective on both sides right now. There are so many portals that are opening. We have another portal that's about to open up in 2 more days. And it just seems like when these portals, when they come in, it just seems like shit goes to Hades in a handbasket for those that are in twin flame unions, especially for those that are in separation. So, I was intuitively inclined to channel a reading for the collective for today. I call on air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the high, which is Yadhe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time, and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. Ashe. All right, you guys. I feel like somebody's counterpart is pulling from their solar plexus. And it's just making me want to ring the bell. I'm about to. Let's go ahead and clear that out. I'm going to have to do an extended version of this reading to clear out your solar plexus chakra, because it seems like your person has been pulling from it and you've gotten to that point where you just like, forget it, I'm done with this person, with the ideal of romanticizing this union. Some of you, a lot of you are fed up. You're over it. All of the empty promises, okay? The calculated promises, them giving you false timelines of when they were going to return, only gassing you up. And it's come to that point where you've come to the crossroads and you're like, no, I don't know where I'm going, okay? But I know that I'm not going to stay where I am, right? Let's go ahead and Palo Santo the cards. I already shuffled this deck, but I want to shuffle it real good because it's a brand new deck. And I want to get any energies, previous energies off. Yes, okay. Look at that violet flame. I love when I see the violet flame when I Palo Santo. Saint Germain is here. Ascended Master. Ooh-wee. I feel him. I can always feel him. He comes in very strong. Oh, wow. Card is here. We got our first message, you guys. Freya. Ooh. Some of you are becoming bold. You got boldness. I feel like for those of you that are in contact or communication with your significant other, you're now being bold. You're speaking up. You're speaking your truth. You're being your true, authentic self. Look at this. You're on your journey solo, right? You're moving straight ahead. You're getting out of that place of stagnation where you were waiting for the union. You were waiting for the partnership. You guys, someone gave me a free love oil. She's one of our psychics, new psychics at the metaphysical shop where I work out of. I swear to God, this is the best love oil I have ever smelled. I don't know about how it works. I haven't used it yet. But I swear, it smells divine. I actually like to use love oils in my money manifestations. So I'm going to try this with one of my money workings, money rituals, and see how it goes. But that's one of the gifts that I received this week. And I thought that was so sweet. There were some candles that she had put out too, but it looked like people beat me to the punch on those. Next, we have blooming. All right, so they tried to annihilate you, but they didn't know that you were a seed. So you are blooming, you are blossoming, you are growing, you are gaining strength. You did not let this situation get the best of you. What was meant for your harm actually helped you evolve. Evolve. Not evolved. Evolve. It helped you to evolve into the person that you are now. We have Yemaya. A lot of you have released this connection. And in your releasing of this connection, this person probably tried to contact you. This person probably felt the pull. And they're in communication with you. It's like they're not being totally honest with you that they're seeing other people. Why they're trying to connect with you. But they also at the same time don't want to lose you neither. Okay? We got Gaia, connection to nature. I don't only feel like this is just connecting to nature. I also feel like this is connecting with source. This is also connecting with those symbiotic relationships that are high vibrational, that are in the same vibrational resonance as yourself. You are, pulling yourself up by the bootstraps is what I'm hearing. Things are shifting in your relationship dynamic. I don't feel like you guys are as anxious to speak to this person anymore. I'm just feeling a lot of distance. I'm feeling a lot of distance with you and your person right now. You guys may have came into communication and now you're back out. You're out of communication. This person is not responding or replying your texts anymore. Okay, and that's just only for some of you. They feel very guilty. This is Oshun. Alright? Once this person feels vibrationally that you forgave them for what they have done, and when you have truly forgiven them, I really believe that's when the communication is going to start back up again. But right now, they are guilt tripping their own selves, okay? They tripping their own selves up because they know what they did to you was wrong. Extremely. And they've even told you lies around it. So they have confessions that they need to make too. And I really feel like their finances have been blocked. They may be having some financial issues because of that. Because you are tied to their destiny. You're tied to their abundance. And they cannot move freely financially without you. And they know that. They manifest very good with you when they're in connection and communication with you. So this is the reason why your person may pop in and out from time to time. We have Durga. All right. A lot of you have set boundaries. Okay. What you've allowed before in the past, you are no longer allowing with the Durga energy. Mm-mm. You on something new. I'm feeling that most of you are not even emotionally available right now. Look at this. You're working on your shadow self. With Kali, removing and facing your inner demons. A lot of you have really capitalized on this time and you have maximized your own moments while you were waiting on this other person. You didn't even realize that the person that you was waiting for was you. You were waiting for you to show up, not this person on the outside of you. The whole time. That's who you were looking for. And you realize that when you started doing your shadow work, you realize you are nobody's downtime. You are nobody's fucking spare time. You are either someone's first priority, numero uno, or no position at all. And some people be like, I don't want to be someone's priority. You damn right I want to be somebody's priority, because people take care of those things that come first. And those people that come first. Who wants to be second place? No one hardly even remembers a third place. So you definitely don't want to be a third party. Okay? So in this right now energy that you're in, you're setting boundaries. You're saying, here's the damn line, don't cross it. I'm not the same. And your person that you're in contact with may be like, well, you've changed. You damn right I've changed. I changed for the better. Okay? Just because I'm not allowing you to use me anymore does not mean that I don't have the same essence of my soul. I am who I am, but I am wiser. You are a wiser version of yourself because you've cleansed yourself. See the cleansing? And you're still going through a cleansing process with Setna. Setna is here to help you. Water is very powerful for you right now. Whether you male or female, males need to start taking spiritual baths too. You guys need to start taking your spiritual baths with your spiritual salts. Make sure it's ×3. I use Epsom, I use magnesium flakes, and I also use sea salt. I combine all three of them sometimes. Okay, if I really need to up the ante, I do that because I'm constantly around people. Every single day I interact. It doesn't help that I'm also an empath. So I don't want to take on anyone else's shit. I got my own. I got enough in my own life. I don't need to take on what they're going through. And I feel like some of you need to do the same thing. You guys need to do a deep spiritual bath, a deep cleansing. Okay, a lot of you need to cleanse your space, your sacred space, the area where you are. I'm hearing that some of you also need to clean off your altars. I cleaned my altar last night. It took me forever because my altar is huge. Okay, it's one half of my kitchen, which I have a pretty nice sized kitchen. So yeah, clean your space, clean your body. Water, I can just keep hearing it for the month of July. We're in the water element. You guys need to be in the element of each month, even though it's not your birthday month. Whatever month it is, like next month will be in Leo season, which is fire. You need to stay in a fire element and continuously lighten incense. Okay, I'm burning incense now. I'm always in the fire element because I burn incense every day. But I'm just saying that it may probably be good. It may be best that you take a bath like every other day now, because we're in the month of July and it's Cancer season, and Cancer is associated with the water element. And water always seeks its own, it seeks its own level. And when I say this, you as a psychic, you also need to seek your own level. You need to test out your psychic abilities. For those of you that are tapped in and tuned in to your God or your goddess frequency, you need to just study more, or light a candle. You can light a tea light candle and just stare at the flame. That's how I trained my psychic abilities and I became more psychic. And also just know that you're becoming psychic not so you can be nosy and tap into what the fuck other people are doing. You cannot violate people like that, and you will have karma for that. make sure that you're doing it for yourself. Okay? Do not go out here and be creating karma. This is the reason why for the information and the things that I know, I charge, because I want you to be responsible with the information that I give you. I really just feel that the person that is connected to you, they used you for what they can get from you. And once they got what they wanted, I feel like that's when they stopped talking to you. Some of them moved away from you. Some of them moved to another state. Please take what resonates. It's not for everyone. And then some of them just probably, they didn't move, but they moved differently towards you. Some of them started other relationships and didn't tell you. And then some of those relationships that they started, they failed. Okay? You can't do God's child wrong and expect something divine to happen. No. God, Mother, Father, God protects the children, the progeny. Okay? We have high priests. A lot of you are high priests and high priestesses. You intend and you create. So be very careful this week about what you allow to enter in the crevices of your mind and of your heart, is what I'm hearing from your spiritual team. Because you are a super manifester and you are super accelerating in your ascension, and you are manifesting exponentially. Whatever comes out your mouth, it is being created. Whatever is coming out of your mind, it is being created. Okay? So if you are going to have intentions this week or for the rest of the month, make sure that it's the intention to create what you want. And only focus on those things that you really want and not the things that you don't want. And it's okay that you're giving up this relationship or this connection. It doesn't mean that it's not meant to be. Doesn't mean it's not going to come back together. It just means that you're giving it up for right now. You're not emotionally available anymore, because when you were emotionally available, they took you for granted. They didn't do their part. Somebody dropped the ball, and they dropped the ball big time. We got night. Be brave and honest. Be brave and be honest with yourself. What can you do with the unrequited love? Nothing. And some of you are being honest with yourself. That's why you are emotionally unavailable right now. Okay? A lot of you are like, fuck what you heard. I am done. It's only so much that the figurative heart can take, you guys. The heart can only take so much. And your person, a lot of you have been extremely hurt by your person, because you guys have the deepest connection. You have the best sex. But when this person is away from you and life happens to them again, they act like a complete idiot. Seriously. It's like this person only wants you when they need you. For some of you. Not all of you. You have medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. So, as you can see, this is Raphael. He has the caduceus in his hand. A lot of you are going through a healing period. Some of you are actually going through a healing crisis, where you mentally have a mind illness, a mind disease, because of the things that you brought into this incarnation. And some of you have been exposed to some things in this incarnation that has been very painful, very hurtful for an average person to endure. You see, it's not what you anticipated. It's not what you wanted. But yet and still, you still, for some reason, had to endure. Your soul felt that you needed that lesson. You haven't cleared out the karma that was needed in order for you to bypass this lesson in this lifetime. You see. speaking about clearing. All right, so a lot of you don't realize that subconsciously, even though we may think we're okay, subconsciously sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're not okay. And it shows up in the form of illness. Okay? Spirit, give us some more cards. Traveler. Move in a new direction. So you've gotten, to me, I feel like 2 messages already about travel or going straight ahead. It's not a coincidence that you've gotten 2 cards like this. I feel like some of you are about to travel. Some of you are literally about to travel the world. Okay? It may be for pleasure or it may be for job. It may be job related. Please take what resonates. But a lot of you are about to take off. And this person is going to look for you and you're going to be gone. You're going to be living your life. Many of you are going to be living your best life. And this person is going to regret it. This person is going to have, I can just see this person with their hands, you know, in the palm to palm position, like in the prayer position with their head just folded in it. Like, what did I do? Some of them are going to lose you. And for some of them, for many of them, it's too late already. It's too late. You guys don't even care anymore about this person being your twin flame, because it's like this person has sabotaged any care that you can have in your heart because of their inability to love you properly. And I feel like many of you have moved on to a higher level soulmate. Some of you have moved on to another twin flame that's not your twin flame, but it's in twin flame energy. And then many of you have just moved on to just a regular soulmate, because you're just, at this point, you don't care about the label twin flame. What you care about is a healthy relationship. And if a healthy relationship means to be with someone other than your twin flame, at this point, you don't care. That's all that matters, is your happiness, because your twin flame is always consistently making you sad. They'll come in and they'll give you temporary love, and then they'll go back out like the Knight of Wands, in and out. Passion, one night of passion. Okay, maybe 2 nights of passion this time. Okay, I like you so much this time around. Maybe 3 nights of passion, and then maybe on the 4th night I'll ghost you again. No, this toxic behavior has to end. And you realize this. You realize this, whether you're with a divine feminine or a divine masculine, you realize that you are enough. You're worthy of someone who's going to be loyal and committed and just as dedicated as you are, where you're receiving reciprocity and mutual understanding and feelings. You guys are in a conscious partnership, because you always make sure that you look out for the other person's best interest at heart. And some of you are dealing with someone who is very religious. And I'm telling you, the most religious people are the most immoral people I've ever met. And this is I'm speaking from experience. Someone who has been a Jehovah's Witness over 25 years. And I've seen nothing but hypocrisy in religion. And not just that religion, but in all religions I've been associated into. And I've been associated with many religions. I don't even want to bore you with my stories and what led me up to becoming a Jehovah's Witness, etc. So it's like everything happens for a reason. And the reason why this relationship wasn't able to come into fruition is because this person really truly has very narcissistic traits and behaviors, and they need to really kill their ego. There needs to be a death to this person's ego, because this has blindsided this whole relationship. This is the reason why you can't get your relationship up off the ground. Okay? But you have protection from your guardian angels. They're telling you to drop your shield. I feel like many of you have shielded and protected your own heart in this, because you can't take much more. You've been through enough. enough is enough, I'm hearing you say. At this point, you don't want to go any further. You're not even thinking about this person. Some of you are getting phone calls from this person. Some of you are having this person just basically showing up at your doorstep unannounced. It's going to happen if it hasn't happened. Trust me. That's the energy, because this person wants you when they want you. Okay? They want their cake and eat it too. And they feel that you've let them get away with that in times past, so why not now? But it's the summertime. I really feel like they are basking in that summer love, and they want to be in that summer love with you. Bask in joy and light. You bring this person joy, okay? You bring light into their life when it's filled with darkness, when it's filled with gloom, when it's filled with just so many uncertainties. You pretty much make this person exist. Like, you are their very existence. You may be their very reason for existing, truly. This person, even though they may not act like it, they are truly codependent upon you. Even though they're not responding to your texts or answering you back sometimes, they read all of your messages. And for those of you that are in contact with this person, even if they don't show up at your house every day, they think about you every day. This person is just bound to the 3D. They like to do 3D stuff. And again, that is what is getting in the way of this grand reunion from happening. Okay? This person, I really feel like have fell in a deep depression because they have not spoken to you in quite some time, for those of you that are in non-communication and separation. Okay? They really literally have lost their mind. Like, literally. Like, this is not me saying it. They are not the same mentally. And even when you do speak with this person, there's just a little bit something off with this person. And that is because they are not in alignment with where they're supposed to be. And that's with you. Please take what resonates. A lot of you are thinking that they're happy with the third party. And they're, for many of these people, there is no third party. For many of them, there is no other person. They've led you to believe, for some of you, that there is someone else. There has never existed anyone else. No one else will put up with that low vibrational BS that they choose to dish out. Why they try to breadcrumb you, why they try to, gas you up, tell you what you want to hear, and then run again. Nobody's going to put up with that. Who's going to keep allowing that to happen? You got Drit. It says, hold the space. So I know that you're moving on. I know you're doing this thing called life. But just hold space for your person, especially if this is your twin flame and this is a twin flame reading for you. Hold space for that person. It doesn't mean you're holding space so you can get back together. It means that you're holding space for their healing, because it's definitely needed. Okay? Very deeply. We got Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. That's exactly what you are doing right now. You're opening up yourself to be loved and to love. Okay? Some of you are speaking to multiple people, or you're talking to multiple people, and you're entertaining multiple people. And it's okay, as long as you're honest with everyone about what it is that you're doing. And when I say being honest, of course, you're not going to tell them you're talking to all 3 people or all 4 people or 5, how many ever you have. But you're going to be honest and let them know that you right now at this moment are healing. And you're not in any space to make any commitment to anyone until you make that commitment first to love yourself. So, again, love and let yourself be loved. And may the best person win. Because in the end, you will always have to choose. You can never keep multiple people like that, nor should you. All right. And for those that are in dedicated relationships and partnerships where your person is loyal and faithful to you, it is your obligation to mirror the same back in return. We have Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Now that is deep. Staying rooted and grounded is not allowing your circumstances and the issues around you to dictate how you move, how you respond, how you react. Your focus right now should be on your journey and where you're headed and where you're going. I feel like you guys are all soul journeying right now. And that's why that travel card came twice. 2 different decks. Okay? You were at the crossroads. And I now feel like I can say you were. Past tense. Because I don't feel like some of you are there anymore. And that confused energy. Because you're not allowing the person that's confusing you to manipulate you anymore. Because many of you have cut that person off. And if you guys have allowed that person to come back in, you see right through that person. Your third eye is lit the fuck up. You're not about to pass for that same old BS that you passed for in the past because you did not train your third eye well enough to see beyond the smoke screen. You're no longer wearing those rosy colored glasses anymore. For what? You can see clear now. Alright, this is a new deck, and, dude. Oh my God. Trying to see which way to go with this one. Okay. I think I got it. I hope I do. I do, but gee Louise. I don't know if y'all gonna get this message tonight, because I can't get this thing open. Oh, here it comes. Now the thing is getting it back into this box. How hard of a time I had taking it out. I brought this deck last year. I always wanted this deck. And now I have it. And I haven't even touched it since I bought it. But I'm touching it now for you guys. That's how special you are to me. That I opened up a box that I bought. I bought this for myself, I believe. Yeah, I did, because I was at the store and I used my first discount. My first metaphysical discount from the store to get this deck. And this deck, I instantly fell in love with it. Because I seen a tarot reader use it. And I was like, oh my God, what deck is that? I want to use that deck. And of course the rest is pretty much history. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and shuffle this deck. But yeah, some of you guys have turned cold-blooded towards your person. At least that's how they feel. And in reality, you're not being cold. You're just being protective over your heart, as you should. Many times I feel like you've put yourself back on the chopping block for this person. And they have faithfully succeeded in breaking your heart again. And so guess what? Now it's their turn for you to become emotionally unavailable. Now they call your phone and can't get a hold of you. Now they're wondering where you are, what you're doing, who you're talking to. Some of them have even accused you of cheating when you haven't even thought about cheating, for some of you. And then some of you, I'm not cheating. Since when were we together? I didn't get that memo. Remember, you said you didn't want to be in a relationship, so I moved on. If I moved on, that means I'm not cheating. Okay? Don't say things that you don't mean. I hate when people do that shit. Say what you mean and mean what the fuck you say. Don't tell me you don't want to be with me. Then when I move on, you want to do a hissy fit. You want to cry. You want to talk about, I didn't wait on you and I really didn't love you. No. When you see somebody else tattooed on me, don't say nothing about it. Mind your business. Okay? I'm doing me. I'm living my life. If you wanted to be a part of it, you would have never removed yourself from it. God knows, the universe knows very well what they are doing. Okay? When people are removed from your life, it's because they mean you no good, or it just means that the story that they, in the role that they played in your story is over. Okay? It don't even have to be anything big or magnanimous. It could just be that they're no longer a part of your story. And since they're no longer part of the story, the universe has to get rid of refuge. Okay? The universe doesn't keep trash, because that's what a person becomes to you when they no longer have a spot in your life. All right? And if they're not worried about it, why should you? And for many of you, you give no fucks right now. You in that no fucks given energy. All right? Because you've all, it reminds me of that song by Allure. And I know that there is a previous artist before that, all cried out over you. I'm all cried out. This is not where I want to be. Lisa Coat Jam. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead, Spirit, and get the first message from Tarot. First message from Tarot. This card is sticking out way up here, so we're going to go with this one. Wood Elm, the empty room. So you're being asked to go into the void. Okay? Go into the void. Go into the empty room. Hold space. This is the third time. Then I'm hearing hold space. Okay? Let's go ahead and get the next card. Alright. The next card is the One. The person that you're dealing with, the person that you're connected with, they're the one. We all know that. But so are you. So you're going to have to be in this empty room, meditation or prayer, by yourself. You are the only one. You and Source. Okay? This situation requires prayer and meditation. And you've been alone right now, so you both can heal. Because you are a precious gem. You are a precious gem. I really feel like Source energy is getting very protective over you. Your light shines so bright, like the diadems that are here. Okay? You are a precious gem. And your ancestors and your guides are not going to let someone just come in and love you anyway, anyhow. Gone are those days. Those days are not here anymore. You are a gem, viewer. You just don't know how much of a gem you are. How precious you are. You have the vision. What vision are you holding for yourself? You got two owls here. Owls represent spirituality. It's like you want to say something, but you're keeping your mouth shut. And that's the reason why your mouth is being covered. It's almost like you're being guided by the universe to not speak at this moment. I keep hearing I said enough. What is there more to say? I said enough. I no longer have anything else to say, but you do. You do. You always have something to say to your twin flame or your divine partner or the one. You do. You just choose not to at this moment because, again, you're working on your shadow self. You're learning that you say it best when you say nothing at all. More is less. That will put more on your person's mind, and it has put more on your person's mind than you speaking, is you not saying anything. You got the health in reverse. So some of you are recovering from bad health, or your person may be recovering from bad health. I feel like your person has been recovering from COVID. One of your counterparts is recovering from COVID. Not all of you, but some of you. Only because I see the snake here. Why do you always bother me while I'm doing a reading? This is a professional reading, and you always bother me for the most silliest thing. What do you want?
No, it's not. It's not. It's a longer thing. It'll be ready at 11:50.
What time is it now?
It's 10:50.
That's an hour from now. You didn't have to interrupt me for that.
Oh, no,
All right, thank you. Shut the door. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and get a couple more messages here. Yeah, what I was saying is that the reason why I think it's COVID because of the snake being there. Okay, I don't think that holds anything good. Some of you are drowning in the river of your own emotions. Some of you are drowning in a river of your own emotions. And I really feel like when you start going with the natural ebb and flow and rhythm of life, you won't feel that way anymore. It's only because you're out of alignment that you feel that way. When you go into the still, you'll be able to see the things that are unseen. The things that I feel like currently cripple you or blind you. I feel like some of you guys need to have your blinders on so you can look straight ahead and not look to the left or the right when you get distracted by either the universe throwing lessons out there or your person challenging the union. A lot of you are being challenged by this union. This is the reason why you choose to not care anymore and become emotionally unavailable. You're not sending those love texts anymore, telling them how much you love them and how much you want to be with them, and how you're not trying to prove yourself to them or try to prove your worth. Okay? It's like all that is done. Like, you're done at this moment. All right? We have two more cards. One was supposed to be pulled, two came out, so we'll use the last one as our bonus card. You are the temple. Your body is the temple, and you're learning the sanctity of that and how important it is to not have stagnation. Anything in your life that is stagnant is dead, and you need to cut it off. And this is the whole reason why within 60 days from now, I'll be a divorced woman, free and clear. And I'm very happy. I'm happy for myself. And I'm not talking about divorce to total. I'm talking about the legal divorce that I'm in right now. The marriage that I'm in is going to be legally done. And I'm so happy. I'm the happiest woman on the face of this earth. Trust me. Because things that do not grow die. And you cannot have any stagnation in your life as an ascended person. It would just pull you down, keep you down. So a lot of you are understanding that that whole relationship dynamic that you have with that person was a complete dead end. And do you see? It looks like there's a hand waving. Bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Bye. See ya. Game over. The dead end. Because that's what this relationship was about. Nothing. You gained your lesson so you can move forward. And then you kept on having this dead end come up. The universe kept on telling you, stop. Don't go no further. Stop. Some of you didn't even listen. And your behind got hurt even more. They hurted you, or they hurt you more because you stayed when the universe was trying to get you out the way. And many of you are at that point where you recognize it as a dead end, and you recognize this energy for what it is, a dead end. Do not pass go. Monopoly. Okay? And I have come to the conclusion of your reading. What a hell of a bonus card. Ah! That bonus card, though. That's the whole highlight of this reading for me. I don't know about y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and do an extended version so you can meet me on the other side for $11.11. And let's go ahead and do the healing. That's what I do on my extended versions. I do a little mini read and then I get right into the healing. All right, you guys. Love you so, so, so much. If you never, ever purchased a extended read of mine, I recommend that you do. Okay? Because it's not any good that you just get the message and you don't do anything about it. Application is what wisdom is. Wisdom is applied knowledge. Okay? It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.